do. So there will be a respective test classes in the src test java folder. So in that for every test pages, so there will be test classes. In that test classes, using the TestNG annotations, and we'll be writing the test cases. I mean the page actions method will be returning the expected, like whatever we want to say. For example, if we want to validate the title, so the action method will be returning that. So using that, we'll be creating an object of that particular page class in the test class, and we will be getting that actual title. So we'll be validating in the using the assertion, we'll be validating it. So along with this base classes and test classes, we will be other packages as other packages like test data package and utils package and base package and all. So in the base package, there will be base class which will be taken care of all the launching the browsers and closing the browsers and getting the configuration properties and loading the config file and reading the configuration file and all. So in the test data package, so we will be maintaining all the test data, so which is required for the data driven testing. Say for example, if I want to automate the login feature using the test data, different sets of data. So we can store it in the Excel, and we can read it, and we can supply it to the TestNG using the data provider notations, and we can call it in the main method where we want to supply the values, and we can verify the values. So currently, we are working with the page object
Okay.
model.
So that is for the UI thing. For API also, you are using any framework, or you are doing the API testing through Postman or some other?
So yeah, actually, for API testing, we are Postman only. We are creating a collection. In that collection, we are adding the respective requests. Say, for example, get request, post request, put request, and delete request. So we are chaining the process. Post request will be written in the ID. So we'll be storing it in the collection variable. So while executing the get request, we are calling that collection variable, and we are passing that request, and we are writing the script as well in the test script tab, and we are validating the responses. So whenever we execute the runner collection runner, so it will internally execute all the requests without any manual intervention.
So suppose for an endpoint you are getting an 401 response, and for other endpoint you are getting 403 response. So what will be your initial analysis on that? Like,
Yeah, basically 401 status code tells me that it is unauthorized. So which means basically some bearer token or some authentication related data which is not passed through the request. So basically I'll be checking the correct access token is passed or not, which is active access token. Say for example, access token can be expired, so which will be regenerated after every 1 hour based on the configuration. So that active access token will be passed to the request, and I'll be re-verifying that one. 403 request will be it's a kind of a forbidden error. So that that we can usually, like in our currently framework 401, we used to get it, sir. That we will be verifying it through the access token only.
okay, okay, okay. I'll just ping you a link. You have a URL inside that, and username and password. Can you see the Teams chat?
One second, it is loading for me. Yeah, there is a link and demo web shop and shopping cart and username and password. So yeah.
Yeah. So you need to click on the link. You'll get a web page displayed. Can you share your screen and click on the link?
Yeah, actually, one second, I will share.
So once you click on the link, you need to enter the username and password. Can you share your screen?
Yeah, yeah, I share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, I'm able to see. see the screen. So have you worked on the Playwright also, or only the Selenium you have used as a tool?
Only Selenium, sir. Selenium and testing. So, like, you want me to log in?
Yeah, log into the.
Yeah.
So once you log in and click on shopping cart, just beside logout, you'll see a tab called shopping cart.
Yeah.
Once you click on that, so you'll find there are 7 items which have been added to the cart. What you need to do is for after every item there is a total amount which is written. You need to sum up all these total amounts and validate that the sum of the total amount is equals to the subtotal amount which is given at the very end. At the very last, if you see, there is a subtotal amount which is being displayed. So you need to check that all those total amounts from the 7 articles are same as the subtotal.
Okay.
You can, if you have your IDE setup ready, you can do it over there, or else you can write it in the notepad.
Yeah, yeah, I'll try, sir. I'm just. So I'll just go with the notepad, sir. I'll write it like hello.
Okay.
So this will return me list of web elements. So which is basically the collection, list collection element. I'll store it into the mm, files. This one I'll write one loop for each loop of web element, element price. I'll supply these prices, so it will give me the price one by one. So I'll price dot. Uh, so this will give me these things, right? Okay, this is a text. Uh, so what I'll do, price dot get text. I will put here, and I'll return one mm, string here. This will return me one string, which is equal to sub. Like now, so I need to convert this into integer format. Uh, integer dot was dot. And this amount I'll convert. So this will return zero. So this will give me this one. I want this is a class. Spot dot this will be the string format of total if then like plus yes sir. Yeah.
Okay, can you copy this and paste it in the chat window?
Sir, actually, like I did not log in I mean, login and launching the URL is not done. Only this core logic is done. Sir.
No, sis, I wanted the code logic itself. So if you can copy it and paste it to the chat window.
Yeah, I sent.
Okay. So if you
That validation can
so
be done
coming
by.
so now coming to the testing part. So there are basically three suits which we maintain in the testing. One is regression, one is sanity, one is smoke. So can you explain me the basic difference or the basics of what is regression testing, what is sanity testing, and what is smoke testing?
Just I'll I mean, regression testing is basically, say for example, one feature is introduced into the product. So because of that
Mhm.
new feature, all other related modules should not be affected. To verify the all other features working fine or not because of this new feature is called the regression testing. Okay. So when it comes to smoke testing, say for example, new feature is submitted for testing. So like whether the basic and critical functionalities are working fine or not. So that is the smoke testing. So the sanity testing is like, say for example, some bug fixes are done. So those bugs are fixed or not, to verify that is called as a sanity testing.
Okay. Okay. Can you explain me the defect life cycle?
Sure, sir. Like,
Can you explain me the?
sure, sir. Like, so the defect cycle is basically like, as soon as the QA find out the bug, so which will be created in the Jira or some bug tracking tools. So that will be created and it will be in open status. So on the assignee, it will be assigned to the developer. So then developer will be like, going through the bug description and the data and the test cases which will be mentioned in the bug itself. So then they will go through it, and then if it is a bug, so then they will like, start working on it. So that time they will change the status from open to in progress. So once they fixed it and it is deployed to the local site, they will change that from in progress to completed. So that will be now the assign, it will be assigned to the QA. So QA will be re-verifying that bug, whether it is really fixed or not. If it is really fixed, so we will be marking it as approved and closed. Okay. So that if it is not fixed, so we will move back to the in progress again. So then this iteration will again it happens, going back to in progress, complete, and QA. QA verification and closed. So if it is dropped bug, so then developer will drop it. So then we will review it, and if it is really fix is required, then we will be speaking to the respective stakeholders, and we will be getting it to the reopen, and then it will go through the normal process from reopen to in progress completed and approved, like that. So if there are some bugs which cannot be taken up in this release, so that those will be moved to the next release called archive for next release.
Okay. If the status is deferred, what does it depict?
Deferred.
Yeah.
So like I'm not getting it the terminology. Maybe like what we have in our current organization is like open, in progress, completed, and approved and closed, and verified and deployed, and dropped and reopened.
Okay. No issues. So, suppose there is a scenario for e-commerce website where when you are placing an order and selecting cash on delivery as the payment option, your order is getting placed, but you are not getting the email confirmation or the confirmation that the order is placed. So, how I'll write the test case around this defect? It's a defect.
It's a defect.
Yeah.
So like we should get the email, but it is not. We are not getting it. So that is a
Yes.
defect. So
So, what will be your analysis on that?
so, sir, like basically, like, as soon as the order is placed, so the payment method will be chosen, and if it is the cash on delivery method, so then like, it will directly like, it will place the order. So then it will be like, it will go to the order placed. I mean, that particular item will be go to the order placed items. Order is confirmed, like that. One message itself will come. So like, I mean, uh, email confirmation is one thing. So in the application itself, as soon as we place the order confirmed on alert message, some kind of a snack bars will be coming. So that we can validate. So and also that product will be listed in the order placed page. So in that page, if the order is there, so then the order is placed. So then like, if email is not sent to the particular email address, so then we have to like, write the I mean bug we have to raise it, sir.
Okay. Okay. Uh, okay. I'm done with the interview. You have anything to ask for?
Yes, sir. Like if there are any if any feedback on my
That I'll give it to the HR.
thanks. So
Okay.
like
Yeah.
one more question is it is like how about like it is for the my position is for fully automation role or for the I mean is it
No, it is a mix of both automation and manual. We have to do both manual and automation testing. It is not like only automation.
if it is in the percentage would it be sir 60/40 something like
It depends on the project requirement. For some sprint, you'll be doing all automation. For some sprint, you need to do the manual also.
that? Yeah, that's all, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.
Thank you.